It was 6:07 a.m. when I stepped outside half awake with my coffee mug expecting the usual quiet, and instead found a rusty padlock on my EV charger. Not just any lock, this was drilled right into my siding with pink duct tape, holding up a sign that said, "Reserved by HOA order." Like some kind of government seizure, but from a homeowners association. At first I thought I was hallucinating. But no, there were glue stains, bent screws, and even pink nail polish smudges. That's when I knew Monica had struck. Now, Monica isn't your average annoying neighbor. She's the kind who weaponizes the HOA rulebook like it's federal law. The woman patrols the neighborhood with a clipboard, reported a teen for having 2 bright string lights last Christmas, and once fined a guy for growing tomatoes too close to the sidewalk. Her lawn has a "no jogging on grass" sign. No joke. Last month she got herself a plug-in hybrid, but the HOA didn't approve her request to install a charger. So what did she do? She hijacked mine, my private permitted charger, on my own property. And she brought her toddler with her at 3 a.m., caught on camera. She drilled through my siding like she was mounting a pirate flag. Gave the kid a juice box midway through like it was craft time. I contacted the HOA, sent them the footage. Their response: well, technically the charger still works right. I asked if they were okay with people installing locks on someone else's house. They hit me with, she filed a temporary requisition for community power use under Section 4B, whatever that means. Now here's the thing. I'm not just a homeowner. I'm a robotics engineer. I design security systems. So I stopped being angry and got inspired. I built a decoy charger with a motion-triggered paint bomb, compressed air, a nozzle aimed upward, and neon pink paint with UV glitter. Non-toxic, environmentally safe, and impossible to clean off without scrubbing for hours. I kept the original lock in place so she wouldn't suspect a thing. 3 nights later, my phone buzzed at 2:54 a.m. I opened the live feed, and there she was, Monica Hoodie, and all fumbling with the lock while her toddler slept in a stroller. The second she twisted the hasp boom, the paint geyser hit her square in the chest and face. She screamed like she had seen a ghost, slipped on her Crocs, and landed flat on her back. The stroller rolled gently into a bush. My cameras caught the whole thing. The police came, didn't arrest her, but did warn her. I figured it was over. But the next day, I got a letter from the HOA. A $2,000 fine. They accused me of installing a hazardous device. Attached was a grainy screenshot of Monica's pink-splattered face, like she was the victim of a crime scene. I forwarded everything to Natalie, my lawyer friend, who once said she dreamed of suing an HOA. She replied with 5 words, "Please let me destroy them." While she drafted the response, I got back to work. Version 2.0 had double sensors, a GPS tracker, and finer glitter. This time, it only triggered if someone tampered with the lock in the same sequence Monica had used before. And guess what? 2 nights later, she came back. Same hoodie now with gloves and a flashlight strapped to her head like a miner. She brought a crowbar. I watched her try to pry the whole panel off. She triggered the trap. This time it wasn't just pink. It was rainbow, glitter, UV reactive, all over her. Ed, my neighbor across the street, caught it all on his phone. Posted it in our neighborhood Facebook group. Called it Monica versus the Rainbow Trap. Over 2,000 views before noon. That's when the real twist hit. Her husband David, quiet guy, always mowing the lawn, knocked on my door. Said, "I think you should have this." He handed me a folder of screenshots, texts, even voice memos. Monica had been training her toddler to lie tracking neighbors' habits, secretly documenting everyone's activity, like she was building a case file on the whole block. He said he was filing for divorce. Said the charger thing was one thing, but dragging their kid into her warpath crossed the line. Natalie saw the files and practically squealed. "This isn't defense anymore," she said. "This is a full-on counter-strike." She filed a formal complaint, attached the footage, David's evidence, and demanded the HOA retract everything and issue an apology. Then came the federal part. One of my prototypes, yep, turns out part of the decoy charger system used sensors, still under restricted testing. And when Monica tried ripping it open with a grinder, it triggered a federal tamper alert. I got a call from Agent Rowan asking for a formal statement. 2 days later, agents showed up, clipboard scanners, quiet professionalism. Monica, she froze. They didn't arrest her, but they gave her a stack of paperwork and a restraining order thick as a novel. That alone made her vanish for days. The HOA scrambled, called an emergency meeting. I didn't even want to go, figured they'd spin it. But my neighbors convinced me. David showed up with divorce papers. Ed brought peach cobbler. I brought the footage. I didn't even have to speak. I just played the clip of Monica whispering instructions, jamming the crowbar in. Silence. Then someone in the back muttered, "Oh my God." The vote was unanimous. Monica banned from any HOA involvement for life. My fines. All dropped. HOA issued a formal apology, but I wasn't done yet. That weekend I hosted a recharge party in my backyard, free charging barbecue cold drinks. When the sun went down, I flipped on the UV lights and the driveway lit up like a haunted disco. Paint splashes still faintly glowing in the grass, the hedge even on a screwdriver Monica left behind. Everyone laughed. Someone called it art. I had a new sign above the charger, reserved for residents who mind their own business. And below it, Monica's original lock, now neon pink, sealed in resin like a museum relic. I sat back with a lemonade, just watching my neighbors smile again. And I realized it wasn't about power or chargers or even paint. It was about setting a line, because people like Monica don't stop until someone stands up and says, "Not here." So what do you think? Did I go too far? Or was it exactly what she deserved? Drop your thoughts below, because I guarantee someone out there has their own Monica, and maybe they're still wondering if they should fight back.